1. How much will the bye week help Auburn in this game? Josh VITALE, the bye week could prove huge for Auburn given how tough its November slate is. After Texas A&M, the Tigers face number 1 Georgia and number 2 Alabama with Louisiana-Monroe sandwiched in between. Having last week off allowed Auburn to get a number of key pieces: Dunn, Mike Horton, Darius James, Tre Williams, Matthews and Javaris Davis healthy for the stretch run. And if that's not enough, Auburn is 6-0 after bye weeks during the Gus Malzahn era. DAMIEN DENNIS, Auburn will benefit greatly from the bye week. Outside of Kamryn Pettway, most of the team has healed up and looks to be close to, if not 100% for game day in College Station. Tre Matthews returns at a time when the Auburn secondary needs all hands on deck, while an ever-changing offensive line could be cemented for the first time in a few weeks. The Pettway injury will impact the ground game to a point, but Kerryon Johnson and the other backs should be capable without him. Scott Fields, I expect Auburn to dial in on the task at hand and roll with the proven track record of Gus Malzahn in games after bye weeks. In each of the 4 previous years, Auburn has turned around and won the game following the bye. Just one of those 4 games was on the road, and that game, a 30-27 win at Kentucky in 2015, was the closest of the bunch. Still, Malzahn's track record after bye weeks cannot be ignored. 2. What does Texas A&M quarterback Kerryon Johnson need to do to keep the 2-touchdown underdogs competitive with Auburn? VITALE, he needs to protect the football. That's been a problem of late for the true freshman, who has thrown 4 interceptions over his last 3 games and 6 over his last 6. He's also been particularly inefficient over the Aggies' past 2 games, completing just 16 of 60 passes for 236 yards combined in a narrow win over Florida and loss to Mississippi State. Mond has shown the ability to be efficient in the past. He completed 19 of 29 passes for 237 yards and a touchdown in a 1-score loss to Alabama last month, and will need to have that type of performance as well as protect the ball for Texas A&M to stand a chance.